Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slow Podcast. You know what it is, your weekly podcast on the Saka Miji series idol group. It's going to be Nogizaka46, Sakurazaka46, Hinatazaka46, and Yoshimotozaka46. This podcast is recorded every Tuesdays live on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/slopeclubs at around 7 p.m. Pacific time. My name is Jimmy. I'm one of your hosts, and I'm joined as always by my friends and my fellow hosts. We have Boy Kun, and Josh, Mr. Josh Box.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure always a pleasure, dude. Always a pleasure.
Just in case you guys can't tell, we're all tired. It's finals week. We have work as well, so we're all at the brink.
One more. Just one more.
It's been all leading up to this.
I just hope I don't fail.
Dude,
it's like,
I don't know. Okay.
No, go ahead.
I just want it to be done. Is the point I'm at right now? Oh, yes. Yeah. Like I'm not dreading it. I just want it to be done. I just want to jump forward 2 days and have it all be behind me. That's all I want.
It's like what's the movie Click with Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
Just fast forward when you're sick and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I've forgotten this feeling of like having a sudden like weight of like pressure on you, and then that slow ease as each thing gets finished. You know, like that part's pleasant. You know what I mean? Like so for you guys who don't know, I've been freaking out because on top of it being finals week, Monday was the last day of the tax season. I've been helping out my uncle with preparing taxes. And so I like come midnight, not at midnight, I finished at like around like 8 or something like that. But like around 8 p.m. Monday, I was like, oh, it's over. It's finally over. You feel that a little bit lifted off, you know? Then earlier today, I had a final. Finished that one. It's over. It's over. I just want the last of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I had like 2 back-to-back yesterday. That was terrible.
Ooh. That's the worst, dude.
It was like 15 minutes in between.
Oh, jeez. So you're like, all right, let me bring the other material out. All right, study real quick.
Yeah, as I say, you barely have time to mentally shift gears, right?
Yeah.
Like, even if you had all your studying prepared and, like, everything was, like, you're good, it's still, I know, for me, like, I need to, like, change my mindset when I'm going from one thing to another, you know?
I just don't think I can handle this many classes. I don't know. I'm too old.
You had 4 of them, right?
I took 4 classes this semester.
Yeah.
So,
and plus you're working, you know what I mean? Like,
and I usually, like, take 2, maybe, and it's pretty chill, right? It's like part-time school, part-time work, but now it's like full-time school, but still part-time work, but it's still, you know, it's a lot of stuff to, like, juggle and stuff, so...
Especially with the work schedule, right? Going with the school schedule.
Yeah, it got super hectic, like towards the end. But at least I'm done with 2. Just got one more actual like, test this week.
I'm telling you, let's go get massages, and then we could go eat some hot pot afterwards.
Ooh.
Yes. We'll plan that later.
Like a bunch of dumbasses. We decided to, on top of working and going to school, hey, let's have a podcast that we do every week, no matter what, dude.
Like the sane podcasters would have like gone into hiatus.
Yeah, hey guys, we're gonna take a
like
quick
2 months ago, maybe even 3 months ago, you know,
or even like for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, and then come back. But nope, here we are. Here we still
see,
are.
I had like. The mildest temptation to like message you guys like, yo, I'm mentally tapped, dude, between everything. I don't have it in me to do the podcast tonight. But I was like, but we got so many music videos to talk about this week.
Goddamn idol groups. They have to release everything in the same week.
I know, Hinatazaka like, oh, we'll give you something to lift you up during finals. Here's 3 new music videos.
Pam.
I can't keep up.
No. Yeah. like I don't even follow Hinata anymore. It's you know when you like start waiting from like a hobby or an interest, and then like it gets really hard to get back in because you're just too busy for whatever reason, and then like you're not as busy anymore, but it's like you don't feel like it anymore. It's like I'm not into that
it's hard
anymore.
to pick back up, right?
That's me and Hinatazaka, dude. Like I need help. You're like release stuff.
Like
I'm like, oh, that's
group?
nice. Huh?
Oh, you like that with any group, Jimmy?
That's me and Idols, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's get like that, you know?
Yeah, and dude, it's like it's so bad because I still genuinely really love Idols. I always will, and I think like it doesn't really matter what point in my life I'm at. I think I'll always enjoy Idols as a concept.
Yeah.
But man, I'm so exhausted trying to keep up the way I used to, dude. You know what I mean? Like that's why I said like when Jaina graduated, I was like, I'll never have an Oshimen the same way. And it wasn't so much like a dig at like Journey was the greatest. It was just like Jaina came along when I had time in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, exactly.
Life just catches up, right?
Yeah. It is what it is. I still keep up with Nogi though. I'll try. I'll try to go out of my way to do Nogi stuff. And it's not even that much. It's only to like watch videos or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they've made it kind of easy.
They made it so easy,
So,
right?
Thank you, Nogi. But yeah.
Speaking of Nogi,
let's
how about we get into the topics?
talk about some of the things this week. As you mentioned earlier, a lot of music videos to go through. But first, the Shilling Corner, and it's only here because it features my Oshi.
Oh, I had a feeling.
I was like,
You have no power here.
Why is there
We've talked about Cup Star before.
promotion? Yeah, well, I thought we were done with this. Ah, yes, I see.
No, we're done with the Hinata Cup Star because that, like, and this is an exception because I pick out the topics for the news, and this one just happens to feature Ozono Momoko. Look at her. You can go to cupstar-wara.com/bumper, and it's been a series. It's like 12 episodes deep. Episode 12 has Momoko, and she's like fishing with her dad or whatever. That's like the story. Fairly short, 15-second commercial, but I eat Cup Star and it's delicious. There you go.
Cup Star, come on, we're just waiting for it. Just send us one.
It's
We're
struggling
eat it on
to
stream
load.
for you.
All right.
I'll even take like a crate of Cup Star, dude.
There we go.
Well, I'm
Now
gonna
we can eat it every episode.
I prefer packaged ramen noodles.
Oh, but have you ever had Cup Star?
Yes, I've had most of them.
I agree. I agree with Jimmy. Just like putting in your own bowl, right? And just like ripping the seasoning and like putting it on.
Yeah, because that comes well. There's a lot of them that come like with the season packet still, but it's in the cup that you open up, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, something about like the consistency. I don't know.
Like you prefer to boil your noodles?
Maybe
versus just put hot water in
maybe
them?
that's what it is. Yeah, like I'll say undeniably, cup ramen is the king of convenience, right? Like no one can defeat the cup ramen, dude. I remember. You guys ever had the curry Cup Star, dude? Oh, shit's so good. But anyways, we had a bunch of them back when I used to work at a Japanese grocery store. And then, like, sometimes I'm tired of eating the bentos and stuff at work. I'm like, I'm just gonna put some hot water in this bee, dude.
Yeah. So, there you go. Cup Star. Delicious.
Yes. Not brought to you by Cup Star.
Let's get
Please send us food.
Time for the current
Lots
events.
of food.
A lot of stuff to cover. Yoshimotozaka, nothing at all. Let's keep going. Hinatazaka, as we mentioned, many music videos. They released 3 of them. They are the first gen, second gen, and third gen kind of individual.
Right.
Let us start with Right. This is the third generation unit, I guess, song. All right, so the Right music video. This is the third gen song. thank you for the sub. Dave,
Ooh, poggers.
12 month
Thank you.
pog
A
champion.
year.
Let's go, dude. Yeah, so 3rd gen Right music video. Just the 4 of them. What would you guys think? It's very colorful, man.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
I
very
actually-
colorful.
I actually really enjoyed it quite a bit.
I like the very dynamic collage type look that it has.
I can imagine the assets folder for this. Like, all right, here's the flowers folder. I have 50 of these. Here's the citrus folder. I have 50 of these.
Wait. Instead of a flower3.png, can you use flower18.png? I like that one a lot.
He has to
more.
look. Yeah, the guy has to like look for it in the timeline. Shit, I don't know where I put it. But yeah, look at all these little elements that pop out and like frames for the clips. There's a cactus and a bunch of like paint strokes. Oh, what a nightmare.
Head editor looks this. You use flower 257 twice. Can you replace that? Where is it?
I imagine it's a lot of it's a huge ass team working on these, right?
Uh-huh.
It's just not like one person.
Yeah, it's probably like one person taking like a small segment, right?
Yeah, because it's like there's probably the graphics person that handles a lot of the elements and like the animations. There's even like a green screen shot, right? Like with Marimoto, right? She's like on top of the flowers and stuff like that. But yeah, it's very
Yeah,
colorful.
they did it like a.
Right. Who's getting the Video Hive account so that we can try to find this template, huh? And get a slow club video version, huh?
Man.
It's just us.
That'd be
us.
hilarious if we could actually like if it was an actual
Find the
template and
exact
shit.
one.
Like, wait a minute,
Here it is.
Strong
No,
doubt, but it would be
it's-
funny as
it
heck.
was probably created by this production company Parade Tokyo.
Yeah.
Um, So yeah, there's man, just
A lot of
can't
stuff in there.
imagine what it took to render all this. Oh man,
All right, and render. I'll be back in a week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at how many moving things are on the screen.
All
It's
the,
like-
all the fans at his computer is just short circuiting.
Hand animated and shit like that. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. It's one of those music videos where I think because there isn't like a really crazy concept, it's like easy to kind of just watch and not really appreciate like the effort that goes to
Yeah,
making
the amount of
something like
work,
this
yeah.
happen, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not. Let's be real. It's not one of those ones that you really think about, right? Like, you know, like their A side, for example, right? It's easy. Like that one's kind of easy to form conversations about it, right? Everyone's talking about how did they get the balls to drop, you know, like. But like this one's just like, okay, it's just cute. I'm not really thinking about it, but it's just motion effect or video effects, you know. But it's like, a lot of work goes into getting each of these, you know, like little segments done, which is kind of cool.
Because imagine you need a lot of pickup frames for this one too. Like, because they have like a lot of footage, but if they can't like use everything or they need more stuff, you have to go back and film.
Yeah. And like the actual shot parts with the members are pretty cute, you know. I think the colors look nice, right? They're very like vibrant and saturated.
There's some gels in some of the footage.
Yeah.
It looks pretty nice.
And you know, like it's very cohesive, right? With all the graphics and shit like that, and like their outfits,
All
and, like
floral.
the set decoration on the dance shots. They all look very nice,
Right?
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Do you
What do you guys think
concur?
of the song?
Concur with this? Oh, should we give the rating for the video?
Oh yeah, let's go
real
again. Let's
quick
go.
Oh,
first?
okay.
As we've always done, not always, but as we've been.
I'll give
doing
it
lately.
I'm gonna round up to an 8.
Oh,
Ooh, I was
I
also. gonna
really-
give it.
I really appreciate the effort that went into this for sure. Like, I just imagine them like, all right, then you gotta put the rotation here, and then it's gotta rotate over here, add a little wiggle. All right, let's copy that and put it over there. All right, let's see if that looks good. All right, looking back, it's a lot of work.
I think I'll give it a little more for the effort. I'll give it a 9. because goddamn water nightmare to edit. Look at this shit, man. Even like
look at her lemons. Oh god, poor.
If you watch like some
rotating.
of our other videos on the channel, like the story of like the intros and stuff like that, I just jacked templates, but like edited them a little bit, to make it kind of more original for our content. But there's still like stacks of like sequences that you need to like move around and edit, and those are like for 10 seconds. This is a whole 4-minute video, just like shit moving all the
constantly.
time. Yeah, so the big ups to the team, to the
we appreciate. We see you guys. We see the effort.
I want to imagine there's just one
designers.
video editor out there somehow watching this like, thank you, dude. It's all I ever wanted.
Just appreciation. So shout out to the editor for this. Shout out to whoever cut out all those that aren't PNGs.
Actually, Boy convinced me. I think I'm gonna move up to a 9. I was gonna give it a strong 8, but I mean, obviously, the star of the show here is the editing, right? Like it's all of like the graphics and the motion effects and things like that. But overall, it's just a very aesthetically pleasing music video as well, right? It had all this stuff, but then like the individual pieces didn't look good. Like all of the members themselves didn't look great. The lighting on all of them wasn't great. Like it's just everything was super well executed, and this is going to transition to like how I feel about the song as well. But like music videos like this from Hinatazaka lately have kind of reminded me of why I got into idols to begin with. We know me as the emo Keyakizaka guy, and I still love that. But it's like, man, dude, sometimes you just want to not think about crazy concepts and just enjoy something sweet, and sugary, and bright and vibrant, right? And this video totally delivers that.
So many colors. So
yeah, dude. Oh.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the song.
Oh.
It's kind
I think the song kind of follows suit with that whole theme, right?
I like everything before the chorus. The chorus is kind of for me. Like from the intro up to the chorus, it's nice. Like the vibe is cool, but like the chorus kind of like, I don't know. There's something about it that I don't know. Maybe it's like the yes, and then like yes, like the everyone. Maybe it's that part. I don't know. It's not as I don't know. It's kind of a weird part for me, but like everything else, like do part is very hooky. I really like the pre-chorus part where the rhythm kind of switches it up a little bit. And of course the verse parts are cute, but like, yeah, I don't know. There's something about the chorus that I don't like that much.
It feels, I'm like, listen, I mean, I still like it quite a bit, but it reminds me of like church music, like, because it has that kind of like that rising action in the chorus, right? Like the dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right? It's like it's kind of it's like
Okay,
I used to play in a church band, so if you guys are wondering why, like, all my metaphors go back to that. It's extensive history with this, right? But like that's because that's kind of like the vibe that's supposed to be uplifting, right? Which is in a lot of like kind of praise music, right? Like music as like the chords kind of climb up, subconsciously you're feeling too, right? But if you've listened to a lot of that, then it can be kind of grating, I think. When you get to it's like, hey, Hinatazaka, what are you trying to do here, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about it. Just
That's a good point.
I don't feel like it fits with the rest of the song. I don't know. There's just something about it that I don't really like. Everything else is good though. So. All right, we're supposed to give it a rating.
Right?
6.
Oh.
Okay. Jimmy?
I'll give it a 7.
I think I'm around there too. I'll give it a 7.
Unfortunate.
I don't hate the chorus.
Since I really like the jam song, the third gen song from the album, that song is dope. But this one almost, I was gonna say like, third gen's been pretty solid with their songs, and then it got to the chorus in this one. I'm like, I will rethink this.
Yeah.
He isn't for the praise music. It's okay.
Yeah, so that's Right by Hinatazaka, third generation. All right, so we watched the video for Right. That's the third gen song. And now the second gen song, Sekai ni
Boy, we already
Thank
talked about
You
it.
ga
I mean,
afureteiru.
the Black Parade.
Oh, I'm sorry.
When
the
I
black,
was, or
Black
the very
Parade.
colorful parade.
Yeah, like in I guess in
The yellow parade.
in emo
The
terms,
PP yellow parade.
the video was very My Chemical Romance. But if you want to just like, is this be Japanese? That's a very Sekai no Owari looking
I can see
song
that, I
Yeah,
can see that.
and
yeah, I got
music video.
Sekai no Owari vibes.
You know, they have like that whimsical vibe to them. So if Hinata was pulling on that, then that's pretty cool. But I think overall, just the yellowness of it was like, ugh.
But at least it wasn't like that SKE music video.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not as bad as Frustration. Like that that is peak. Like, oh, let's make everything peepee yellow, right? It just sucks because I almost just been like, all right, where's the original footage? Let's just recolor this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if they just
And that's
change
all it
the
needs.
color. Yeah, maybe bring down the whites and the highlights just a smidge, dude.
Just
you
a
know?
little bit. Just a little.
Just a smidge. Just slide
I
it
think
back.
that's too bad because I like the concept of the video.
Same.
They're like this
same.
traveling circus, and you got all these these circus freaks. No, but yeah, you got these people
Yeah,
with
but
their
then
like talents.
It's a found family, dude.
Yeah, you know, there's the strong man. There's like the juggling people, and people on stilts and shit like that. And then there's Hinatazaka, a bunch of cute girls. I guess that's your circus attraction. I don't know. Yeah, the sets are nice, right? They got like the instruments and the carousel and the tents. But I don't like the colors. It's as Jimmy and Josh already pointed out, too yellow, blown out.
Just skip to when it's nighttime. Then it looks way less bad.
The nighttime ones are great though. Look at that warmth.
It's just dude. It's because it's like, okay, they obviously have warm lighting, like we talked about while we're watching, to motivate the warmth in the footage, right? Whereas when you're walking in daylight, you expect everything to be around that 5600 Kelvin look, right? So it's like you want your white to be what we typically think white is, but you look at the sky, it's all yellowy tinted, you know?
Yellowy tinted, blown out.
Yeah. Which just makes it how the yellow tint just stand out even more because everything's yellow now.
It's just pure yellow.
Yeah. Which is, it sucks because it's like when you have a great concept, you can't change, you can't escape the fact that the way they decided to color it is on the whole thing. You know?
Yeah. It almost feels like the colorist was like, all right, I'll handle the night shots. You handle the day shots. All right, we don't have enough time. Just put it together. And then this came out.
They like use the coloring from the night shots and just put it in the day shots.
Just copy and
Yeah,
paste.
he just dragged the adjustment layer all the way to the beginning.
This is fine, right? This is fine. We gotta release 3 videos tomorrow. God damn, we're gonna finish this edit.
Yeah.
Toss it on there real quick.
But this music video does remind me of a lot of like I made a comment earlier, but just Hinatazaka really bringing me back to what I like about idols before. Like my OG idol fandom. Like it's cute, it's positive, it's vibrant. The choreography is really cute. A lot of like hand gesturing and waving and things like that. A little marching kind of thing. We got tiny hats. I'm a fucking sucker for tiny hats, dude. So it's nice. It's nice to see Hinatazaka doing kind of like the classic idol vibe, but like making it a little bit more contemporary with some, Sakamichi pizzazz.
Yeah. They've been doing this kind of thing fairly well. So yeah, we also get some like highlights of some of the members, right? Some of them did ballet before, so it's like, let's show them do ballet stuff. Yay. Very nice. I guess fans of those particular members should be happy.
Yeah, yeah. They even showed Bemiko over there lifting the 200 tons.
Yeah, I didn't know she was that strong. Like, goddamn.
Right.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
She's like, "Oh, I'll show you, Jimmy. Bimiho, let's go."
It's incredible feat
More
of
like
strength.
Mo no mo.
Incredible. Wow. So let's, as usual, give this a rating for the music video.
I'm gonna give the music video a 6.
Oh, okay.
Just it's just unfortunate. I really like it. If the color grading and then was just different, it would have been like a strong 8 or 9 for me. But it's just everywhere, dude.
Yeah, I agree. I'll give it a 6 because it's so pee yellow.
Yeah.
Nice
I think
idea, though. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
And then the shots at night are quite good. Much better looking. So
I'll go with a 7. I feel like it's a weak 7, but I'll give it a 7.
oh, it's a strong 6 to like 7.
Yeah.
Mr. Fantano, all right. All right. What about the song then? We got a very bright, kind of open, flowy song. Of course, with like the marching elements because of the music video, right? It should have started with just the piano. Ding, 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 ding. But it's okay.
Kosaka, when I was a young girl.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yes.
I like the marching parts kind of like break it up a little more. Makes it a little bit more like thematic to the closer to the video. But I don't really like the part where they thank everybody.
What?
The English. Thank you, mother. Thank you, father.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was on a podcast with Idol fans. My bad. Okay. All right. What? You went? No, thank you, boy.
You don't get one.
And I felt the same like when the chorus came in Right. You know? It's just kind of like, what? Why are they saying this? I don't know. It's
I can see it being a little cheesy, especially since we're the native English speakers.
I think the melody is nice. It's just I don't know the way the lyrics are. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I'm ungrateful.
I can see that. I can see that.
I'm not thankful for anything.
No, boy doesn't get a thank you. Erase that.
I'd like to thank life. I'd like to thank my father. I'd like to thank my mother.
No,
Like
sometimes.
This whole
This
thank you people.
green earth.
Look. When was the last time you took the time to stop and just be grateful? Just to be thankful for the things in your lives, okay?
Preach it, Jimmy.
Sometimes,
Preach it.
sometimes we just take things for granted. We just expect them
This is
to
true.
be,
It's true.
you know? But Hinatazaka out here like, hey, no, you know what? Thank you everything, brother.
Oh.
Oh, you're welcome. Let me take a second to thank.
That's what are you giving the song for?
A 6.
Oh, you.
It's just that section. It threw me off on initial listen. I'm like, oh, weird. But I really like the end where they start layering the melody.
Yeah, they got a little
Yeah.
voice line over it, right?
That part's really nice. So, because they layering it over the thank yous, and I can't hear them as much. I can't hear the thanking as much. So,
Ungrateful.
No, no, thank you, Hinata.
Sorry, I'm gonna give this shit like a 9, bro.
Oh,
I fucking love this shit, dude.
Jimmy staying humble.
I even love the thank yous, dude, because the thank yous pop off to me. I don't know. I really, it's repetitive. I do agree, but I really enjoyed it. I don't know, something like the bum ba da da
I agree.
da da.
Like the melody is great. It's just the lyrics. I was like,
You know what? I'm here for it, dude. In a weird way, I'm here for it. I think the some of like the bridge lines when you start getting to like solo lines and duet lines was very nice as well. Because the song is really cute, so it lends well to them not having the best like vocal chops. It rather than coming off bad or like anything, it comes off really endearing. It's like, oh, they're trying, in a good way. I'm not trying to be condescending. It fits the vibe of the song really well. It's like a very like, I don't know, like even with the lyrics, it's like, for lack of a better word, it all has this like kind of childish appeal to it, in my opinion. It's like very like simple but earnest. I don't know. That's what I like. I don't want to think deep about this. I just want to be like, oh yeah, thank you, my brother, dude. Thank you, my sister, dude.
like, I mean, the whole title is just like overflowing with thanks. Thank you, thank you, Earth. I'd like to thank. I guess for me, it just kind of came off weird. Even if it was, it's not even like their accent or whatever. It's just the lyrics themselves. But anyway,
I think I have to give this a strong 7.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it was fun, enjoyable. Puts you in a good mood when you listen to it. And there's just one little music thing that I noticed. There's like a little change in the music after the chorus that didn't really blend with me too well, but I think the rest of it's strong enough.
Well, coming into the second verse, right?
Yeah.
This like this rhythmic part, just to
Yeah. I'm like, all right there.
Yep. Yeah. So those are our scores for second gen Hinatazaka Sekai niwa. Thank you, ga afureteiru. Let's move on to the first gen song, Dousuru, Dousuru, Dousuru.
Am I the only one that just keeps thinking of Techi's song, dude?
Dousuru, Dousuru, Dousuru. I mean, this is like, what you gonna do, huh?
Katoshi, please. Dousuru,
Dousuru. Anyway, I guess we're watching this together also. Cue it up, boys. Right, so that was the first gen Hinatazaka music video, Dousuru, Dousuru, Dousuru.
Dousuru, Dousuru, Dousuru.
The music video song. What'd you think? Personally, I think this is the best out of the 3.
Oh.
Yeah. It simple concept but executed well. Once again, I think everyone looks really great. I always appreciate my idol videos where the blacks in the video actually come out black, dude.
Oh, it's pretty. It's pretty dark.
It's pretty contrasty, dude.
That color,
like especially like the nighttime shots, dude. Which once again, nighttime shots, best shots, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks pretty good.
This gets a lot of points solely because Takenaka Naoto is in it.
I knew you were gonna...
Jane-san is in this. Yeah. And so I guess he is in their drama, right?
Yeah. From the sounds of it, sounds like it.
Koeharu. And so it wasn't just like a random get of this like fairly big name into their video. There's some relation there already. So
but they only had him for an hour, so had to film quick.
I mean, it's okay as long as you got him in there, He's like telling them stuff, motivational speech in the beginning. They're like, yeah, all right. So, yeah.
I love the attention to detail in that. Like okay, artists say I love the casual wear I don't know, like it's very like kind of like
I like the outfits.
Japanese fashion, right? Like, you don't see a lot of other countries kind of having this kind of style. Everything's very much more loose fitted. Looks very comfy, flowy, right? But I also love the attention to detail in the a lot of the sets earlier on in the music video matching the outfits. The solo shots, like Mipan is on like a with a green skirt, has like a bed with kind of like mint color on it and stuff like that.
It's very complimentary, right?
Kyoko has like blue on and she's in a very blue kitchen, right? Things like that.
Yeah,
It's
very nice.
Yeah.
But I do think it's a little too blue, even though I like when footage is a little bit colder. This is like way blue.
Yeah. It's like they copied and pasted the wrong ones from the other music video and put it on here.
It's like they meant to put this on the second gen video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So of course we're always going to talk about the color grading.
I mean, it's an important part, adds to the mood.
Exactly. It's just the vibe.
Have you seen different movies and how the color grading changes the whole like vibe of the scene?
Watch Man of Steel with color, dude. Someone re-uploaded the entire movie with just more saturation, and it completely changes how dismal that movie feels.
Yeah. Also, Justice League, the theatrical release versus the Zack Snyder one, completely different. So that is a thing, I guess, to be aware about. I don't know, but I think overall it looks good. Of course, the nighttime shots look better, especially the ones with the sparklers. I think those look nice. Yeah, just as Jimmy mentioned before, the blacks are just like so dark,
nice and crisp.
So let's give this a rating.
I'm gonna give this video an 8.
Oh. Okay,
nice. It just does everything well. I don't know. Like maybe with maybe the exception of things being a little too blue here and there. I don't know. It's just like I don't have a lot to complain about with this. I just like some of the compositions earlier on with like some of like the top down shots of people. I don't know. I thought it was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll give this a 9 because of Jane-san.
Oh.
Wow.
Simply because Takenaka Naoto is in it.
Mm. Now I'm a little different. I'm gonna give this a 6.
Ooh.
Damn it.
Josh, not as much of a
it's good. Everything's shot well. But I feel like I can't talk about anything that stood out or anything that would be memorable, Like
It's
everything's
like,
well coordinated and everything, but like it's very like what I expect from Hinatazaka,
All right. What about the song? We got a funky disco pop track, much like 4th Gen's I See and Out of the Blue. I should note that the music video is also the same. There's like the credits with the bloopers and shit at the end. It's the same as the 4th Gen videos. So it's probably the same crew. I don't know, same concept. But what'd you think of the song?
I'm gonna give the song an 8 as well.
Oh.
Same.
Oh. Okay.
I'm a sucker for those brasses when every time they hit in the idol songs, dude. This one has a lot of it, dude. There's a lot of like little spicy flourishes, just like, okay.
Nice little fills.
I think also notable is you have an entire section of solo lines, and very different from how I came out of the 2nd Gen PV. This one, I think it just showed how competent they all are. When they got to their solo line, right? There's no one that I was just like, In fact, I was actually surprised by a few.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it sounded like they were more. You can. It's more obvious, right, than the 2nd Gen solo line parts. So,
That puzzle song is pretty catchy and groovy. I have to give this one a 2. No, I'm just kidding. It's a 7. It's a 7 for me.
Sus. All right. There you go. So
I try to mix it up, wake people up a little.
Please.
Yeah. Those that's the first gen Hinata video, Dousuru ×3. And after
Dousuru.
a grueling video watching session, we finally got through all Hinatazaka videos that they released. So many. But it ain't over. They just released some individual PVs that are gonna be in a single.
Brother.
I'm just gonna
Let's watch them all.
I'm just gonna mention that they were released. If we didn't have issues with YouTube earlier, we wouldn't have needed to talk about this. But here we are.
Mm-hmm.
They have the ones for Komi and Manamao and not Komi, Miku
Sushi,
and
Manamo.
Baro. And, oh wait, Kyonks is there. Hold on.
Kyonk.
What is this?
Is that the one we're gonna
What
watch?
is this? It's sideways. Oh my god! What is this? Kyonko, please. Okay, there you go. There we go. It's a drive date. This is a pretty buriko looking Kyonk. But that's all we're gonna check out for this one because we need to move on. God damn.
We'll talk about it more next week.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Probably next week. Everyone's gonna be out, so it's
Yeah. Better save it for them.
yeah. So let's keep
Alright,
going
Jimmy, cut there.
to
Jimmy just cut
Sakurazaka.
there.
Sakurazaka, not too much. They have announced a concert for the non-Sakura 8 members, which is like,
Oh.
what? Okay. There's a video on the website here. They're like, ooh, special announcement. Guess what, everybody? Sakurazaka46 third row members getting their own concert. Yeah. Kind of weird, but okay. Like, why not just do a Sakurazaka concert?
Why
Sakura
can't they just
8
be
needs-
normal, dude? That's
Needs some rest. This just
Jimmy,
like
please explain.
I don't really like this because it like just defines the separation even more. And it's like, okay.
exactly.
Anyway, it's gonna be in June. I should have finished the video.
Yeah. Let's just give some more info before we start ripping this apart, dude.
There you go. So, you know who they are. This is the members who are not the Sakura 8. Uemura.
So it's pretty much Sakurazaka, except for 8 people.
Yeah,
Right.
Sakurazaka
That's like
minus
the
8
thing that's
people.
so stupid, dude. It's like, okay, everyone except for the 8, dude. And just like, it's like I get it. It's like they're like, well, this is our way of making it right because these members don't get as many opportunities as the 8. Then maybe that means your system's busted, okay? Like, if you have to do these stupid little concerts to make up for it, maybe you just gotta have a different system.
I don't know. Just,
I'd even be okay with like a regular concert and then just let everyone have a chance to like shine, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I meant by why can't you guys just be normal, dude? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Like, or if Sakura 8 was more of like the Sakurazaka version of what is it? The Kami 7 or what's Nogizaka's
the Fukujin.
Fukujin, where it's like, okay, well, these are like it's like a position, but it's more of like a rotating group depending on the senbatsu, right? But then it's like, nah, dude, it's just dims the 8, dude.
And who knows if they're gonna change it, they're gonna leave it.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's
It's
gonna
kind of
happen?
weird to me just seeing this initially. But I mean, for those who can attend the concert, it's pretty cool. Right? It's like 3 days, bro. Where is it?
As long as Yoshimin isn't part of the 8, you're good.
Yeah, which is like, oh fuck, man, my Oshi is in the 8.
Dang it, why should it be so popular? I can't see her in concert.
First world problems, my Oshi's too popular. Damn it.
She gets
Can't
too
go
many
see her.
jobs, dang it.
But I don't
Dude,
know. It's kind of weird. Maybe they're just like trying things out, right? Like that was the initial reaction to the Sakura 8. It's like, oh, maybe this is a new system to try. Maybe they'll have a different Sakura 8 next single. And here we are in the next single. And yeah, they have separated. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is like not like Nogi, where there's an under system. Right? It's not
Exactly.
even the under system.
Like fully
right?
defined, right?
This is if like the Fukujin have their own like, right, or the non-Fukujin do their own shit. But then Nogi has too many members, and they do separate concerts anyway, and shit. Like I don't know. It's kind of weird.
But the difference is that's defined as their unders. Here it's kind of like, here's the selected 8 and everyone else and whatever. You can have your own concert. That's what it kind of feels like. It's kind of gray right now.
It's such a weird.
They haven't defined it.
Since they equally promote the 3 main songs, right, with the 3 different centers. So like all the back row members get to perform whatever their song is on TV and whatnot when they make appearances. But like, I don't know. It's I don't know if I like this so much. Maybe next single, huh? They'll
If they change it up, then maybe I could get behind it more, as long as they like say something about it.
yeah.
But if it's like always the same, then it's kind of like, all right, everyone but these members always get this treatment or this other treatment.
I know it's to like, showcase some of the lesser like popular members or whatever.
Yeah, like I get the intent behind it, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like that's flawed in a sense too, because it just means that like you're going to be having less eyes on them,
yeah.
right? Because it's like the popular members that usually draw more people those fans aren't gonna have any like.
Well, I guess
what is
this
it,
is for
motivation
like
to go, especially casual fans.
the fans of those particular members, right?
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but it's just like I feel like if it was a matter of making sure everyone gets highlighted, I think the solution to that is doing more unit things,
Yeah.
and having different groups and like maybe not a set top 8 every single. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I can't say
that's
every.
the same thing as
We've only had 2 to really
Yeah.
say, right?
Because
Like-
I'm thinking that's equivalent of like having one center the whole entire time. And this could be like, okay, well now let's just make it 8 members the entire time. But then
Yeah,
that's still
exactly.
the same weakness that the other group had.
Like
don't
I
know.
think this whole like them needing to like make hard separations between different things has always been like a chief point of complaint for me, right? Like this was us in hiragana all over again, right? Like why
Because
can't
that
they
wasn't
just
defined
be
either, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like why can't they just be the same group, dude? They're the same group. Why do you have to make them something separate, right? And I get that they're like not exactly doing the exact same thing here, but like it starts feeling like it's going to be the case when the Sakura 8. I keep saying top 8 like it's MySpace, dude. But when the Sakura 8 like for the past 2 singles, hopefully maybe third single they'll be different, but like if it stays established, I'm like or like stays the way it has been, I'm going to be really disappointed with this. So if it's a changing 8 and then they do concerts for the non 8 every time it's a new single, it's a different group, then like maybe I'd be like, oh, okay, I can see where they're going with this. But like I don't know, like the idea, like it's just, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just, why can't you guys be normal, dude?
It's just like the meme of the kid screeching in the back seat,
When will you understand that your actions has consequences?
I don't know, man. This is weird to me. We can't really compare them to Nogi either because Nogi has too many members. And like obviously Nogi does things a lot differently.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not asking them to be in Hinatazaka or Nogizaka, right? But I just think, like I think the concert's a band-aid solution. It's
I'll be
not an
back.
actual solution.
I have to
Right.
clean up because the sink broke.
Oh, word.
Josh has 2 fixes. All right, we'll keep going.
Can continue.
I don't know. It's weird, but I guess like for the fans of these members who can attend the concert, it's pretty cool. You get to see your members perform stuff. which they've done similar things. Like where they rotated centers, right, when Techi was absent back in Kiyakizaka.
Mm-hmm.
I think those were like some of the coolest performances that Kiyakizaka had, and then obviously at the last live, right? Like, Koike centered Futari Saison and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And so it was like as a different person in the center each time. So we'll probably get to see that with this concert, unless they make the Sakura 8 of the non-Sakura 8, dude. Fuck. And it's like the same three members and shit rotating. Like, oh, who's the Morita to do the nobody's fault of this non-Sakura 8? Shit like that.
Like, dude, they barely had Sakurazaka 46 concerts. You know what I mean? And now they're like,
Yeah,
oh, okay,
yeah.
special. Like that. I think maybe that's why I'm so salty about this. I don't know. It just feels like
right?
I didn't.
Did they even? This is how out of the loop I am. Have they even had any concerts that weren't like, single release party concert type things? Because I think they
That's
just
the only
had
thing
it.
I can think of is the countdown concert they had for the
Yeah.
single release.
Right. They just held the one for band, right? But they haven't actually had like a Sakurazaka concert, right? Like not like the Nogi ninth year birthday type thing, right?
Mhm.
Have they? Or the Hinatazaka second anniversary. Right? They haven't had like a show that's just Sakurazaka.
Sakurazaka, yeah.
That wasn't like a single release concert,
Mhm.
right? Because those are kind of like mini shows, right? They just perform the tracks that are on the single, right?
Yeah.
And
Dude,
not like a full set list, right?
Mhm.
But
I just yeah, I think maybe in a time when there are only two singles in, they're still, like, let's be real, I think they're still kind of working away from the image of Keiakizaka, right? Like, I think a lot of people are still going to be looking at them with the mentality of Keiakizaka 46. Like, this is kind of all the more time for them to like really rally behind a group identity. And I'm just saying, I hope Sakurazaka 8 isn't it. You know what I mean? Like this whole
Same.
Sakurazaka 8 and back row situation.
right? Because that would suck for any of them in the back.
Yeah, exactly, right?
I mean, I guess it's the same for every big idol group, right? There's always the back row member that'll never be up the front. But it's like, that's just the reality of big idol groups, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
I don't know. I like the three center thing. They all get featured somewhat evenly, right? Every
yeah,
member
I like that
gets
bit.
yeah, but then I would like it more if even those members were rotated, right?
Yeah.
I think that was the hope, right? Like, oh, Sakura 8, I guess that's fine, but as long as like there's rotation in and out of the Sakura 8.
Yeah.
I think, right? I don't know.
We'll have to see. I mean, honestly, the years of being an idol fan has made me somewhat jaded. I doubt that they're gonna change anything.
Oh yeah, totally.
Come third single, But like, yeah, I really wish they would. I don't think. I mean, who knows? I'm not gonna pretend to be like I know all about managing an idol group, But like, speaking purely as a fan, I just really don't like this move. You know what I mean? Like, I think.
Yeah, as a
I get
jaded
the idea
idol
of, like,
fan, I don't like how this looks.
Yes, yeah. It's like you kind of, not exactly in this way, but you've seen this pattern before. You know what I mean? And just like this, I don't know, it just doesn't bode well for me, man. Like, it in a system that's meant to, like, oh, everybody gets shine now, everybody gets exposure. It was what I think we were all expecting. Like, I just I don't think the way that they've been executing it is it. Right. and we're speculating. Like I don't know.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
hopefully that the plan all along has been like, oh yeah, we're just gonna do this with the first few singles and just get the
Yeah, I think that's
get
the
some, but
hope,
like
right? Like
yeah.
even when they announced Nobody's Fault and this whole formation thing, I was like, okay, that's interesting to see. Let's see them try it out and shit like that, and see what happens in coming singles. That's why last year I said I was looking forward to Sakurazaka's second single the most out of all the Sakamichi series to see how they, change maybe. But nah, they kept the same system, so it's like okay, that's cool. It worked okay last time.
Yeah.
Now let's see how they do for the third single.
But, yeah.
Sakura 8.
Because like I think the thing that made me like my heart sink just a bit was seeing that it was exactly the same. Right. Like nothing really changed.
Aside from one member left. I think it was Ozeki for somebody else.
Yeah.
But maybe they saw that coming. Like Ozeki wanted a
break,
go hiatus, and they're like, "All right, we'll take you out and put someone else in."
Yeah, I mean, I think most of chat is kind of like on either side of this, right? Either we're already like, oh please, like, I don't like where this is going, or some people are still willing to wait and see. But I think a lot of people are kind of like, I hope they change things soon. Right, like it's just whether or not you're optimistic about their changes. I guess kind of the difference, but
I guess the people who followed since Keyakizaka, right? They're kind of just like, I don't know now. There's that like,
I feel like, I don't know, and I feel like people are right to be kind of because like I can't let them break my heart again. All right, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, I was on a bad place about Keyakizaka for a while, man. Like it's just like I don't know. You grow so attached to the group. You want them to do well, But obviously, we all have different ideas of what doing well looks like.
Yeah. So that's Sakurazaka. The non-Sakura 8 are doing their thing. So here's the member list. If you don't remember who's in what. So Uemura Rina, Ozeki, who's obviously on break, Saito Fuyuka, Habu, Aoi, Akanen, Rika, Inoue, Endo, Hikari, Ozonore, Onuma. Okay, I don't want to read everyone's names. Everyone, I gave up. Just like fuck it. All right, those people. Yeah, I mean, I like Sakura's. Like, I like the members, but my Oshi is in the Sakura 8. So.
Listen, I'm chilling, dude. Well, not this concert, but yeah.
Like if you're an Idol fan, it's easier to just have the most popular member as your Oshi man. No stress, dude.
Never be spurned, dude. You'll get all the television time you want, dude.
Yeah. So let's keep going here. Let's go to Nogizaka. Josh is still away. He has to fix his sync apparently. So we're just gonna keep going without him for now, and talk about Nogizaka news. There's quite a bit of it to go through. So we have some grad announcements from Nogizaka 46.
It's about to be the negative episode, dude.
Yeah, they hit us with the double, dude. Goddamn.
The double whammy, dude.
So we have Ito Junna and young Millie Love, dude. No. Millie Love.
We should have seen it with the Instagram, dude. That was just a precursor, dude. A harbinger of things to come, dude.
Oh, no. It used to be like, yes, the Instagram. But now it's like, oh no, not the Instagram. And they announced it through their blog. Look at Junna's. It's like straight away, dude. Hey, I'm a graduate.
Yeah.
She didn't even like try to sweeten the blow.
Hey,
Millie Love, a little bit. Millie Love.
In case you're wondering what it is, no, I'm graduating from Nogizaka46.
So, Millie Love said it like 4 lines deep. Juna's was like, straight away. So they both announced on the same day, same time on the blog. They're gonna leave after 27th single activities. Junna's is pretty set. She's gonna leave sometime around August, I think, is what she said. But Miria, not sure yet. They're still gonna plan for that. So
Yeah. Man, it's like bittersweet for me. Because I'm glad they're graduating in the sense that I just don't think that they're gonna get any more opportunities than they have if they stay with Nogizaka. But then that's the part that makes me upset, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like they had very. I mean, everyone knows. Everyone talks about it. It's like the Nikki curse, right? Like,
they got in at a weird time, right?
Yeah.
When Nogi was following AKB's under system, and they're like, let's not do that anymore, I guess. Completely switched it up when third gen came in. So, unfortunate. But I mean, like, I think for Junna, she's been in a lot of like stage plays and shit like that. I feel like she's been in the most out of any Nogi member.
Yeah.
But Miria, not as much. I don't know what her thing is,
Mm-hmm.
I don't follow
She's
her
gonna
too
be
much.
an Instagram influencer now, dude.
Yeah. And maybe start a YouTube channel. I don't know. Shit, like a lot of Nogi graduates are doing fairly well, right? Getting other jobs and shit like that. Right. Yeah. It's over. I don't know what else to say. I mean, they're both pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think
But I'm not
they've.
gonna. Okay.
No.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I'm like super big fans of them or anything like that. I like them quite a bit, but I'm not like a ride or die or anything like that, right? So, but it's just like I don't know, man. It's just like something just feels off about it, right? How do you, like Chat mentioned, like how does in her entire 8 years of being in Nogizaka has Junna never been in an A side once? Like at least Millie Love got sing out, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's just, I don't know, one of the unfortunate things about these bigger groups, right? There's a lot of good members who just never really get up there, and who knows what the reason is? Might be management, might be on the members individually, might be both. Who knows? But it is what it is, brother. Even if you do get back row of the single, that back row is not really like a great place either, right?
I mean, fair, but at least it's an A side.
It's like an A side, yeah.
Because to me, that's like a whole experience of being a Nogizaka member that she never got.
That's kind of fucked.
Like the whole run of promotions for an A side, like for 8 years. That's the part that gets me. It's like she didn't get on M Stay once, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
wow, that's crazy. And then, like, that's really that sucks, man.
Yeah.
Especially since like fucking 4th gen went on M Stay, just 4th gen.
Just 4th gen, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, to do IC, like, I mean, IC is kind of like its own thing. It got popular just as a song and on its own, but like, yeah, they prioritized other members, I guess. So,
like, I mean, at the end of the day, I think the fans are gonna feel more bitter about this than Junna is. I think Junna's gonna be pretty like, it's maybe for her, she's like, I'm happy, dude. I choose not to do that stuff because I'm focused on doing stage plays, for example. I don't know if that's the case, but maybe it is, right? Maybe for her, like, I don't know, I just, I found this thing. That's what I really want to focus on. That's why I'm graduating. So maybe she's chill, but as a fan from someone on the outside who only has a limited perspective, it's like, man, it's just
Yeah, I think
kinda
as
sucks,
fans, like with these big groups, you want to see each member get like
Mm,
somewhat of an equal opportunity, right? Like, now it's her turn to go over here, right?
yeah,
No, not this single. All
yeah,
right, damn.
yeah.
But yeah, they're both
Like,
still very
wish them
young.
all the best.
Juna's a lot younger than. Like, I always think she's like one of the older members, but no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's like 22, dude.
Oh God. Oh really?
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
She,
Yes, I
she
see.
is she is quite young, dude.
Kaki Haruka's I see. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, like, I always think she's like 26 or something like that. Like,
Yeah, same,
on
same,
like,
same.
mid
Like
late
what? Like
20s or
look at like
something.
that fourth picture on her IG, dude. I'm like, oh, dude, she looks very attractive. I'm like, oh, she's 22. Bleh. Like,
It's like, all right. Um, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. Um,
yeah.
Same with Miria. Miria is even younger, so
Mm.
um,
Yeah. We just wish
I
them
don't
the
know.
best wherever their careers transition after this, right?
Yeah, I assume they'll at least sign with Nogi's actual talent agency, unless
Mm-hmm.
Juna or somebody leaves for like a stage play agency like Sayunyan did. Who knows? We'll see. I guess the Nogi grads still get work, so they take care of their members. I guess post grad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so let's keep going with more grads. Well, she
Ugh.
announced hers already, but
Yeah,
Matsumura
she's been
Sayuri,
announced. Yeah.
she's releasing a graduation photo book. July.
Yes. Her first photo book. Am I right, friend?
Oh, first, can't wait to see
First
her
one.
first photo book. July 13th is the release date. You can follow the Instagram as always at Sairin Gohan. Look at them puns, brother. And she even has a shirt with the handle on it. So it's very on par with every Sakamichi series related photo book release, or actually every photo book, like
Pretty
idol
much
photo book
now.
now,
Yeah.
right? They make the social media.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you can see all the like behind the scenes and videos and extra pictures that they upload and shit like that. And who knows? It'll probably be her like official Twitter after,
Yeah.
right? With
Judging
the
by the way
name
these
like
usually
that,
go down. Yeah.
right? It's not Matsumura underscore Sayuri underscore official. No, this is
Mm-hmm.
you know
Siringo 100.
yeah. Um, yeah, your usual kind of shops to buy from, right? Amazon,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Rakuten, and 7net and stuff like that. So we have one preview, which is like the profile picture.
Yeah, the
Maybe two.
red tank top and the
Yeah,
jean shorts. Yeah.
that's it for now.
I'm not sure if that's the best one for a cover. Something about her smile in that one looks a little awkward.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be the cover.
Mm.
It doesn't make her look as attractive as she should be.
It's just not very fun. You know what it is? It's unfortunate, but it's just the way her fringe kind of goes into her eyebrow on
Mm,
the on her left eye. It kind of makes her look like she's like confused or unsure when she's smiling, right? She's like, huh?
yeah, there's like weird shadow on her nose that makes it
Yeah.
look weird too. So it's just the preview. It's not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be the
hopefully,
cover.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think so.
yeah.
The one with the
We'll see, we'll
blue
see.
is a nicer photo, I think. The
Yeah,
hat
agree.
on the train tracks and stuff. So we're trying to stall as much as possible for Josh, but nope, he ain't coming, dude.
That sync is struggling, dude.
Yeah, so Matsumura, pick up her photo book. Should be good. I don't know. Her first one was okay. Wasn't my favorite Nogi photo book, right? Um, I don't remember like when we did that photo book ranking video. I had it kind of like mid, low tier. Um, out of all the other books I ranked, so we'll see. Let's move on. More Nogi news. You guys remember Nogi Doga?
Oh, oh yeah, that's a thing, huh?
They are starting an original show for it. Look at that. It started
Ooh,
today. It's called Nogizaka Asobu Dake.
we
Uh,
just playing, fam,
just
just
playing,
playing.
man. You playing, bro. Just playing.
Stupid.
um, just playing, brother.
Just playing, dude.
Josh
Well,
is
you
back.
play too much. Oh, Josh, back.
No, Nogi, you play too much.
No, you play too much. We got Asobu Dake.
Nogi crazy, man. You play too much. All right, Josh, do you still have Nogi Doga?
No.
Oh, damn. They finally had
So
their
he
first
won't-
show, dude.
Now he won't be
exclusive.
watching. You playing, just playing, dude.
Nogi just playing, man. Just play too much. So yeah, there's a new original show for Nogi Doga, Nogizaka Asobu Dake. And they're just sitting there, play games and shit. Looks like they play werewolf in this first episode. Who are those members? It looks like 4th gen members. Maybe if I go to the Twitter, there's another picture here. Oh, there's a list of members. Looks like Kaki, Satorika, Shibata, Mayutan. Yeah, it's all 4th gen members. So they're the ones who have enough time to do this kind of shit, I guess. But yeah, Nogi Doga. It's looking very like YouTube style kind of video here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Nogi Doga, so here's the page for it.
It's time for us to surf the 7 seas of Billy Billy. Yo, pirate's life for me.
Damn it. All right.
We're so tired. We're just chuckling at everything.
Oh, did I miss the Sayoringo?
You want to go?
talk?
You want to go back?
you
to
wanna go
that?
back?
I
You wanna go back to that?
try to stall as much as possible, dude.
There was a lot of cleanup.
But yeah, let's go back to the Sirengo book. Since Josh has some things to say about it. Josh?
Oh, yes. I want to say that this will be better than the first one
What first
This-
one?
because
This
you have to try
is-
really, really
this is
hard
her first.
to do
this
worse
is
than the
her
first one.
Josh.
All I'm saying is I'm keeping it real.
Yeah, I don't like it that
They have
much.
to try
either.
real hard.
So, I mean, what do you think of the previews they have?
Like I said, already better. These three on their own.
I missed this
Like
one.
the photo book could be these three, and it's
But,
already better.
I actually, this one looks nice. Yeah, the one on the bike. She got her like floral shorts. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
High hopes.
High hopes.
Don't
for
let me
Josh.
down.
All right, thank you, Josh. Okay. Since we are here now, back to YouTube.
Is YouTube working?
Do we want to go back to Hinata or continue with Nogi?
Let's continue, and then we'll circle back
And
for
then
Hinata, just so there's
run
less
it
shit
back.
to cut it out. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. All right. Here's the next thing for Nogi. They released their music video for 27th single Gomenne. Fingers crossed.
Oh,
It was streamed on YouTube last week, as we mentioned. Of course, it happened like a couple hours after we recorded the episode, and on their new streaming YouTube channel, Nogizaka Koujichuu, they did like a little talk type of episode where they talked about the music video a little bit. and then they showed the video. So let us watch the music video for this one. What did you guys think of the music video?
I like it. I just felt it did not belong to this song. Like I
True,
felt like they
100.
shot this entire music video and was like, "Shit, we don't have a song, guys. Oh, here, just put this one, dude. Just put this one."
Like they shot all the cool car racing parts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then they got the song. They're like, "Oh shit, I might have to cut this in some way."
Or when they're doing pre-production, they're like, all right, so I'm thinking, for this song, the next single, we're gonna do cars, they're racing with each other. Akipi's just like, but does that fit the song? The guy's like, oh, I didn't listen to the song. Yeah, it totally fits the song. They're racing and everything.
Sure.
Yeah, it totally fits. Oh, okay, then let's go for it. I trust your opinion. Listen to the song. Oh no, I made a mistake.
I thought this video was like 10 minutes too short.
Oh,
Right? I
needed
expected
more
a story.
racing.
There needed to be some kind of I don't know, like Sakura gets this mysterious Mustang, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like if you remember the website, there's like history or whatever. It's like, oh, she got this from so and so, and it has all these modifications.
But in 1 year, people aren't going to read the website, so I feel like they
I
need to
know.
include something.
That's the thing. Like I thought I was gonna like really lean into that and like have some
Yeah.
kind of narrative, but it kind of only flashes like, oh, this girl's friends with this girl's racing this other girl,
Yeah.
and you don't get a sense of like, oh, these are like racing teams.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Dude, Yoda just looks like an old lady driving, like trying to get through the parking lot.
Who sits in
Yeah.
there and they're like racing chairs like this, dude?
Yes. And then going like this sometimes.
Yeah, like the rest of the members, the Senbats who's not like a racing driver is just like part of this diner that's like fairly disconnected from the rest. It's like, what do they have to do with anything?
Yeah,
with
yeah.
this,
Again, in a year when the website isn't up or something, no one's gonna see that. It'll be like, okay, this is kind of random.
Yeah, it needed some kind of narrative for me.
It
For sure.
needed more Coronas. It needed more Endo pulling, like sitting next to Kaki, be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
family."
Yeah, it needed like those
Family.
corny one-liners, I live
Yeah.
my life a quarter mile at a time.
But
What does that even mean?
There needs to be more like cocky race attitude, that you always get in like any Fast and the Furious. Like I need Asuka to pull up to the line, just like
Yeah,
have the thing where she does the Paul Walker stare.
Really?
yeah, because
Make there be a purpose for them racing, right? Like I feel like there's like
Yeah.
they're just randomly
They're just-
racing
they're
and
just doing
they're just
it.
having a friendly race. That's what it feels like.
yeah, there's no sense of rivalry in this.
No sense of urgency either.
We didn't get any sense of the mystery behind Endo's Mustang. It's just like, oh, she has a cool classic Mustang, dude. But then on
That
the website,
outraces
it's
all
like-
these modern cars.
on the website, it's like, oh man, it's like this ghost machine, dude.
Uh-huh.
All of its specs unknown, dude.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and like the way you portray the races is like this like relay type thing, right? And it's like this 3-on-3 relay, but like you don't get a sense of
Oh wait, wasn't it three? I thought they were
wins?
just going
Yeah.
at a course.
no, like because like at first,
See, I didn't get that.
like in the beginning of it, the race is like the GTR and the Challenger, right? It's like Asuka and Yoda, and they're like, oh, they're the first two to go, and then like once they finish, like the next two cars go. That's why in the end it's like
Oh, okay.
it's Sakura and Mizuki, right?
Oh,
But,
okay.
like-
I thought they were just like gaining on each other, and there was like the perspective of both
No,
of them
like
fighting with each other.
they just give you like a slight like shot
okay,
of the.
that's why I
okay,
didn't get it.
Now it's my turn to go because my like teammate crossed the line, so I can go now, kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't get that.
It needed more
I watched this
racing.
both times.
If this whole
Yeah.
video was just them racing, I would be fine with that too. Like it didn't need the choreography part. Just have the members in the cars looking like they're driving,
Yeah, dude.
and the cars going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that.
I need the song to either be Eurobeat or it needs to be like Tokyo Drift, dude.
Yes, yes.
Just have the momentum behind it.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say though, like the choreography, like the dance shot parts are pretty nice.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
It's weird because I think if you look at this in separate pieces, I would rate both the song and the music video pretty highly. But together, it like weakens it.
Yeah, 100%.
Doesn't quite fit, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, because like you were saying, like the dance shots are really nice. Like some of like the ones with the diner in the background and stuff like that. But like, I feel like if it wasn't for that, I would not think that this song belonged with this music video at all.
Yeah. I
think it would work better if it was like, all right, here's this squad that works in the garage, and this other squad that works in the diner, and they come together and something like that. Like that would have fit a little more than like full on racing.
Yeah, maybe like for the like to structure the video for the song, you show parts of like one crew, you show the other crew, right? Or like, ooh, they're gonna race probably, right? You show the rest of the
like
members.
Show like the night before.
Yeah,
they're checking over their cars, making sure their
and then
their brakes are
maybe
ready
like
to go, new pads.
A chance like encounter at the diner is like, oh shit, it's the rivals crew.
Yeah,
and then like and the last third of the song is when they actually do the race, right?
Yeah.
And then you can
just perspective of one person,
shots,
right?
Continuous race shots with maybe some dance shots cut in.
Yeah,
right?
you can cut in those, towards the end. And I think that would make for much more like better. I don't know.
Yeah,
because at least
it'll give it more of a narrative for sure.
Yeah.
Like an actual story. I think that's what's missing.
Because on its own, it's tough to film 3 different or however many races they had just on their own with so many different cars and so many different people, plus including all the rest of the people who aren't in cars themselves. It's just hard to do that just in general in this time limit. But with the song not being quick enough to like fully support it, it just kind of hurts it.
So maybe they have a longer cut.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I want the theatrical cut, dude.
Yeah, dude. It just got me like thinking that it's gonna be a lot because of the website. And it's like, ooh, all these profiles, all these cars. Obviously, they had to feature because it's like, they didn't just like buy these cars, right? It's like actual people's cars that they like rented out or whatever to feature on this video. So. We'll see. Maybe the making of will be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean there was a lot of stuff. There was a lot of content, so
yeah,
I imagine it's pretty heavy.
All right, guys. Sony has reached out to us specifically and said that we all get to take any car home. Which one are you taking home?
I'm taking Kaki's STI because it's a direct upgrade from mine. It's a 4-door. So, to me, that's the most practical car out of all of them.
Okay. Well, if Boy has that one, then I guess I'll grab Mizuki's car.
Ooh, go for the
GR. She had the Supra, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, I guess I'll take the Mustang, dude.
For
the mystery Mustang.
Jimmy's going to flip it for like $200K. Look at how clean it is.
You guys remember, like literally a week ago, I went down a binge of looking at old cars.
Yeah, we went as far back as like 1971 model, right?
Yeah, I was looking at like El Camino.
Yeah.
This isn't quite an El Camino, but I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, they're all pretty nice cars aside from the Civic. I'm sorry, Ikuchan. That is a relic of the mid-90s and early 2000s. And it's not in like a classic way as the Mustang. So
like why that Civic? Is what I'm wondering. Like they have a new Type R. You could have picked that one.
We said this last time, dude. But here we are. Well, all right.
But guys, it was in Fast and the Furious.
But yeah,
maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they just want like the name to it. Like
the Dodge Challenger just makes me think of everybody in San Diego who like joins the Navy and just got their signing bonus.
Dude, I remember like I went on a binge of how like these army like military dudes on TikTok. It's like, hey, why'd you join the Navy? And so a lot of them are like, so I can buy the Challenger. Challenger. From my Challenger. That's it, dude. Just to buy this car. I mean, it's fast, and it's like comparatively, like for the price, it's like a lot of power, you know.
Yeah, so, it's a lot of hearse purse.
Yep, hearse spurs for the power.
Yeah, dude. Anyways, so yeah, what would you guys rate the music video?
I'll give it a 7 for the cool cars. I like how the colors look. But it could be much better, obviously.
Jimmy?
I think I'll give it a 7 as well. Good visuals. Just wish that they followed through on the story more when it's clearly a story video, right? You can't judge a story video on only aesthetics, right?
For me, it's a 4.
Oh, damn.
Did not do it for me. Did not do it for me. I almost rated a 3. You know what? I'm going to go to 3 because of the compression it had.
Oh, fuck.
That 1080p killed it for me too. That was my one complaint I mentioned in the beginning when we were watching the video. The compression on it is just too much for me. Like that 1080p compression YouTube was just too much for me.
Oh, I wasn't watching the YouTube. That's fine.
Yeah, I was watching the download. That I
Yeah, all right.
Well, I was too. And I did notice a little bit higher quality.
I mean, there's some pretty good shots
Josh
you can
is
grab.
not as easily deceived by shiny cars moving fast. Dude.
I like cars. So
Because there are shiny cars moving fast, but it didn't complement anything. You know, it was just having cars for the sake of cars.
There's some.
And meanwhile, I'm like, oh, look at that GTR, dude. The R34.
I want purpose in my music videos.
There's some very screenshotable content. Like, did you know the diner girls had freaking roller skates on?
Oh, see, you didn't even notice.
They're on like rocky, like gravelly pavement, dude. What is the point? I don't know. There's a nice GTR there, though.
When they put them on, they're like, okay, careful not to fall down.
Right?
Yeah, dude, look at that Supra, though, Josh, huh? That blacked out Supra, huh?
Yeah, you don't like the GR, dude?
It's still a 3.
It's a classic. It's a legend that's been brought back into a modern age, dude.
I'm trying to look for a screenshot. Okay, here it is. It's drifting.
And plus, it's a main A side. That brought it down even more.
It's true.
Damn, dude.
That's true.
If this is a B side, I could forgive it, you know. But this is the A side.
All right. Fair.
Like, you can see there's budget. You can see there's budget, but the budget didn't go in the right place. It went all in production, not in the pre-production.
Yeah, so I'm really hoping they have more of like a longer cut one. I don't know, something.
All the budget went to the cars. It didn't go to the concept of the music video.
Yeah.
All
Well, that's the video. What about the song? Sounds like a YOASOBI song, so I kind of dig it, but not fully YOASOBI. Didn't fully go on that. So if like search for these 2 YOASOBI songs, obviously Yoru no Kakeru, which is their most popular one, and Harujion. Put those 2 together and kind of like dilute it. It's this song.
Kind of diluted.
No, yeah, this is a lamer version of Yoru ni Kakeru, dude.
Yep. That's the
I just
first
pulled up
thing.
Yoru. Yeah, I just pulled out. I was like, oh god, you're right, dude.
You know, like the piano and the interlude. It's very like
Even the melody almost a little bit.
Yeah, and then the chorus melody is really close to a song called Harujion.
Yeah.
So, I mean, which is like fine, I guess, right? They're trying to write that YOASOBI is really popular right now, and they have like this certain kind of sound. And I think it Nogi can fit that also in some way. They've done songs that are somewhat close to what this sounds like, but strongly doubt Ayase produced this. Was YOASOBI's guy, but
It's kind of I don't know. It's kind of got me in a bad taste now because it just seems so derivative, right? Like it like because now I listen to this song, I'd rather just go listen to to YOASOBI. You know what I mean? And then like I don't know. And then maybe with the car racing, and then they just it's like, did they just take racing into the night way too literally? You know what I mean?
Man, it ends at night too. This Nogi video, so
Yeah.
maybe.
Who
Perhaps.
knows? Who knows?
Mm.
But
All right, should we rate the song?
Song
I
is
give- I was
go
gonna-
ahead.
okay, good.
Go ahead.
I was gonna give the song a 4. Now I'm leaning on a 3.
Oh,
It's just like it seems like I said, it seems derivative. It doesn't quite have the same impact as when I'm listening to some of its inspiration pieces, which to me is almost like, well, why would I listen to this if it wasn't for Nogizaka46 in it? Right?
True.
Like, as and, it's not like I'm not gonna say like they're full on like copying. It's obviously like we said,
No.
it's a popular wave that they're writing, but
Which
I
is
don't know.
fine. I
The
mean,
song-
I don't think it's a bad thing, right? Like,
No, yeah, exactly. I agree. It's just that if they're gonna do it, they need to do it well, in my opinion, to be either like different enough or to like expand on the thought in a way that like makes me want to listen to this on its own. But I think like my issue with it is just kind of like, well, why would I listen to this song? I can just listen to the other song.
yeah.
You know,
I'll give
I
this.
think a good example is
Okay.
like Eccentric being very similar to like a Wednesday Campanella song, right? But it stands on its own enough to not like it has merit as its own listen. This I can't really say the same, right?
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Chats has a good point. I guess if you don't listen to YOASOBI, this might be pretty cool, right? It's not completely new for as far as Nogi sounds, I think, right? They've had kind of like these kind of piano driven tracks before. But if you do listen to YOASOBI, you can hear where like things are pretty similar. I like both groups.
Yeah.
So I'll give this like a 5, maybe 6. I don't know. If it had the trap breakdown or the hip hop part in the second verse, I'd like it more.
Match the energy for the car racing.
Because YOASOBI songs will always have some kind of trap or like a hip hop breakdown in the second verse. But they just didn't do it,
feel
man.
like
They didn't do it.
the mixing is better in the YOASOBI song too, which is weird because it's like this is an A side. I just expected the mixing to be better.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's my problem with the song. It's an A side and it sounds like a B side.
Ooh.
Like we've heard other songs from Nogizaka that sound sort of like this. What's that one song? It's another like racing one, and it sounds kind of similar to like this, but it has more energy, so it kind of fits the music video a little more.
Was that the
from-
go-kart one?
I think it's from
with Maya.
Yeah. Influencer.
And Etomisa. This is a 3.
Yeah. That's the one. Uh-huh.
I forgot what it's called. But I like that song.
That's the kind of vibe I wanted, and that's a B side, and I thought that was better than this A side. So for me, it is a 4.
Oof.
Igai break, yes, Igai break.
Igai break. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is Gomenne. Fingers crossed. It's quite different from what I was expecting, to be honest.
Same.
That was gonna be fun summary song, but instead they went for like this cooler vibe. Obviously with the car.
Does that match the center? Because
No, but I guess you shouldn't expect it to, right? Oh, Sakura's young. Obviously, she should be like summery, bright music. But then again, her other centered song was not that, right? Yoake is very dramatic. But yeah, that's the music video. But we also have the deets on the full single. Got the track list and everything. Let's take a look here. Main B-side is the undersong Yamazaki Rena Center.
I remember that from last week.
Zenbu Yume no Mama. It is the I guess collab song or featured song that is going to be on the rhythm game, or it already is. Oh no, the event is on this coming Friday, but you can hear it on this YouTube commercial Has that disco style that's very close to the fourth gen songs like Icy and Out of the Blue, right? Has that funky disco vibe. So
Yeah.
I dig it. Not bad.
I almost feel like this under song would have fit that music video better.
Even if it's slower.
Yeah.
So if you want to hear most of the song, play the game.
Oh,
Word.
They'll probably make a music video out of this, right? So we'll check it out. when it comes out.
Yeah.
But let's check out the rest of the track list. We have a third gen song, Otona. Wait. Something or other. I don't know. I can't read Japanese, but there it is. In
Let
Type
me
A.
open up the.
There's a duet with Yodo and Tsutsui Ayame. Zabun, whatever the hell that means.
Zabumafu? What?
And then on Type C, we have Sa You Ready, solo Mastumura Sayuri song.
Oh.
She's graduating. Oh, wait. The unders aren't the main coupling track. The undersong with the Yamazaki Rena Center is in Type D. It's called something no compass.
Sabiru.
The main coupling track, Zanbu Yume no Mama, which is the Nogi Rhythm Festival song collab, is the same senbats as 26 single without Hori. So it is not the unders. That sucks. Why didn't they just make
Wait,
the
isn't it
unders-
the same as this one, just except for 2 members?
Yeah. So it's the same lineup as 26 single without Hori. So they should have made this the under song. What? Makes no sense. But yeah, Sabita Compass is the under song. Yamazaki Rena Center. All right. They're gonna do.
There's one more, right?
And then there's another fourth gen song. Something milk.
Nekojita chamomile tea.
Chamomile tea. Well, this probably won't sound like Icy because they gave it to the main coupling track. So I wonder what it's gonna sound like. Still waiting for the metal track. But
Please.
yeah, that's the track list. That's the track list.
Bonus videos announced later.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm intrigued. Hopefully we like some of these other B-sides coming out too.
They're probably coming out soonish.
If the A side is pretty low, it can only get better, right? Damn. Single comes out June 9th. Keep a lookout for the videos. Let us know because we're too busy to follow this shit. Oh my god. All right.
Anyways, so that's it for the current events, right?
Yep.
You know what that means? It means we can take a quick break and be right back with the highlight comment of the week and the TV show Roundup.
All right, welcome back from the break. It's time for the highlighted comment of the week. This is where Josh picks out a comment, reads it to us. What's up?
Yo, this is from last episode. This is from Moose.
Moose, thank you.
And they say, it's been a while since the Slope Boys had some technical difficulties. Smiley face. Guess it won't be a normal Slope podcast without some glitches. Lol.
It is what it is.
Has it really been a while? I feel like there's a technical difficulty every episode. Maybe that's just from our end.
And if it's not a huge technical difficulty, it's just really bad quality video, like what Jimmy is going through right now.
We'll see if next week.
Yeah, because I look great on my end, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We try new shit because we think it'll be better, And it often is. Like, we switched to Discord from like Skype because Skype sucks.
Yeah.
It's more convenient to do a call over Discord, but obviously there's other problems that come with it. So
There's no perfect solution as of yet.
Yeah, dude. My favorite part after that comment is that today's episode was just riddled with technical difficulties. Granted, in this case, not so much on our end, right? I think we had some issues with Josh's voice at the beginning, but that really didn't affect us much of the episode. It was mainly YouTube.
Yep.
YouTube slapping us down, dude.
This time it was out of our hands.
Yep. So thank you for the comment. Appreciate it. We're moving right
Thank
along. TV show roundup.
Yes.
This is the segment of the show where we recap past week's TV shows. What the fuck am I even saying? There are 3 Hina Soko Saku Nogizaka. Sometimes we watch other stuff, but we're too busy. So nope. I didn't even watch Hina, dude. This is like the 3rd week, maybe even the 4th week. I don't even know. I don't watch that show anymore.
It's all up to me.
Fuck. Go ahead, dude. I don't know.
Every single time. All right, so this is the single hit campaign.
Oh, is it
Or the
really?
newest
Okay,
single.
that makes sense.
And this time they are going to be challenging cheerleading.
Ooh.
So the person in charge has worked with the NFL and the NBA with the Clippers.
Oh, big name.
Yep, big name. And yeah, so the cheerleading team that she's in charge of does a routine for the song, for the main A side, and they have to replicate it. But here's the catch. It has to be live on a YouTube Live. So that means there's no redos or anything.
Okay.
And they only have 2 sessions to practice it.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
Like
so-
throwing each other up. That's kind of dangerous.
There's like they stand on the shoulders, they stand on the arms and everything. Like all of them are like this, standing up. They're doing like back handsprings and everything. They're doing everything pretty much. It's a full routine, and it's like a whole song.
Wow.
So they decide like what their skill level is. They see who can do a back handspring and stuff like that. They see who's stretchable. And it's pretty much just like evaluating them. Some of them messing up, some of them doing well. And then we have a session where Katoshi tries to learn how to do a back handspring. So like she's like practicing like the what is it called, Jimmy? Where you like go on your hands and your feet only.
A bridge.
A bridge, yes, a bridge. She has to do like bridges, and she has to like kick against the wall to like do a handstand and everything. She struggles with that. I guess her core isn't that strong. But yeah, it seems like this is like the ramp up, and then the next one's gonna be like final evaluation, and then doing the actual thing.
So watch next.
It seems pretty intense though.
That's cool. I mean, they can do it probably. I mean, they're not some amateurs.
Yeah. But still, it's a lot of movement. And it's funny because there's a whole segment where like the coach is like, "Oh, you have to smile all the time." And I'm in my head, I'm thinking, well, they're idols; they smile all the time, so that won't be like super hard for them. But then like when she actually does it and they're doing it, I forget. Someone gets called out. I think it's Ko who gets called out, and then like she's like, "Okay," and you have to smile like a lot. So she's like smiling, like forcing like a huge smile on her face the whole time. It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's pretty funny.
I guess if they're not used to like the actual like movements.
Yeah. It's like a large smile. It's like full on, like 100%.
All right, so that's Hina. Watch next week's for the full thing. Next is Sokusako. It's Sawabe's birthday, so they do a bunch of quizzes and shit for it. The members are split into teams Sa, Wa, Be, Yu, and U teams. They get points for like obviously answering correctly, but arbitrarily from Sawabe if he likes them or not, or take away points. He hates Team U because they always make fun of him or whatever. It's Hono, Takemoto Yui, Tenchan, and Inoue. So that makes sense. Right? He's like, "Oh, Team U, I don't like this team," and they're like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
Excuse me.
They try to do like a little routine for him, and he's like minus 30 points or some shit like that. So, and then questions from like various, like his comedian friends from EY, his manzai partner, his wife, and his little kid too. And they're like, oh, how cute. There's some moments. Takemoto is being like a kusogaki. Remember when she first joined? We're like, oh, this girl's gonna be like some great performer and shit. She's the fucking guru
Yeah,
now.
dude.
Being a little kusogaki. Kind of funny.
What happened, dude?
Sugai answered a lot of questions because she is insightful or whatever. I don't know. Her thought process is like, oh, it must be this, right? And they're like, yes, that's correct. And she's like, oh, nice. Then they perform Microscope. It's kind of cute. The song performance too. Like at the end, they do this formation that if you shoot from above, it says ski. And at the end, Team Sa wins, which has Sugai and Risa. So good shit, boys.
It's only a 1 episode thing. I feel like this could have been a 2.
It's only 1 episode. I think. Next week they do some other shit. But Nogizaka is the last show, and I'm gonna do Jimmy a solid, so he doesn't have to take screenshots because that shit's on YouTube. Bam.
Ooh.
Let's fucking go. Nogizaka Pog on YouTube.
Man, dude, look at this. Saving a third of the time it takes to edit.
So this week's is a continuation from last week's where they play for the chairs to get a chair upgrade, right? So they play a bunch of different games. But they also uploaded last week's so you can get caught up on the activities.
So good.
So good. Thank you, Nogizaka. Let's go over here though.
Yeah, dude.
They keep playing the games. The first game is like this like darts game, but for chairs. They like push a member sitting on
Slide
the
them
chair
down, yeah.
to
It's
try
like the one with the ice, right? Where they have to like shave the
Curling?
ice to go.
Curling?
Yeah.
Two members in the front of brooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they don't land in one of the numbers, they get 0 points. There's also a chance.
Minus 10, right?
Oh yeah, sorry, minus 10. But they also get a chance of
Is it minus 10?
getting 1,000 points, but it's a very hard shot. A few of them attempt it. None of them get it.
There's some close calls.
So yeah, some got close.
Kimura ends up getting them 50 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they. Anyway, let's keep going here. The next game is the cardboard seat game. The ones like you can fall through. It's cute, or what they get in precarious situations, and you're like, look at them, how cute.
Look at stuck in the box.
There are 7 save ones out of 15. Here's Hoshimina, and she gets to
Let's
see.
go.
Oh no, Nogi right here. So a few of them fall through. Let's watch this Momoko clip.
Of course.
Rip. It's a fun one. They've done this a few times before. What else did they do? There's like
there was one thing I was disappointed in.
Oh wait.
There was one box in front of Higuchi that fell through, but she didn't do the whole like throwing thing that she did in the previous one.
Yeah.
I was expecting it. When I saw a box in front of Higuchi, I was like, that one's gonna fall through and she's gonna have to push the member out. But it didn't happen.
But and they have Himura do it too, and he like destroy. I saw the screen. He like destroys the box. Yeah, so that was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end they do this like time attack type thing where they have to lay down the chairs and then they got to go around and do like a lap type of thing.
Two members got a lap on a rolly chair, and then one member just runs, and then has to like collect all the chairs, right?
And they have different methods of pushing the chair.
Manatsu.
Manatsu
You improve your strategy over there.
Yeah, not working too well, but it was pretty physical. And I like how at the end, like they have to get all the chairs past the line. Like at the end, they just like push.
Yeah, dude, my girl Kaki, dude, just goes beast mode.
Yeah, just push everything. So that's pretty funny. Yeah, it was
It's entertaining watch.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
And it's easily accessible on YouTube.
Yeah, dude.
And then
So good.
I think in the end they get the green chair upgrade with the wood
Mhm,
Yes.
legs. Not quite the one with the backrest, but
mhm.
better
Nice to have some
than
cushion, you know.
what they've been using for the past like 8 years. Shit.
Or better with that and a little sliver of cushion on top, dude.
Yeah.
So good job, Nogi, for
Mhm,
winning some new chairs. Gomenne,
We'll see if we
fingers
get it
crossed,
next episode.
comes out in May.
Hmm.
That's the TV show roundup.
So you know what that means? It means that's it for this week's episode. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. Drop a comment so Josh has something to pick out for the comment of the week. Or give us a follow on Twitch where we do these live every Tuesdays around 7 p.m. Pacific time. Or you can follow us on all of our socials throughout the week. But that's going to be it from us this week. Check you guys next week. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.